Hello everyone. In this lecture, we are going to take some practical questions on bank reconciliation statement, and these questions are going to be very useful for SSC AAO examination 2017 as well as 18. So let's start with our practical questions on BRS. Let us have a look at our first question. The question says bank balance as per cash book is rupees 1000 credit, which means there is a negative balance in cash book of rupees 1000. So let's write it down. Bank balance as per cash book is rupees 1000 credit, which means it is negative balance at the end of the year. Check deposited worth rupees 2000. So check has been deposited worth rupees 2000, which means the account holder was supposed to get rupees 2000 through the check and is already counted that while arriving at this negative value of rupees 1000, which means that he had 3000 as negative balance and he received 2000 from the check. So 2000 positive he received. So finally he arrived at this value of 1000 negative in his cash book. Now what happened was that only check worth rupees 1700 was credited, which means that only check worth rupees 1700 was credited in the passbook or in the bank statement of this particular account holder. So 300 worth rupees of uh, amount of checkbook was not credited. What we are supposed to do when we are given bank balance as per cash book and passbook, you know that passbook cannot be edited. It is only the cash book that can be edited. So what we are going to do is we are going to reduce or lessen our balance of check, because check worth rupees 1700 has been credited, 300 has not been credited. So what we are going to do, we are going to reduce it further because we have already added it, but we were not supposed to add it because the bank has not added it. So we added 2000 rupees. The bank added only 1700 rupees positive. So what we are supposed to do, we are supposed to reduce our 2000 to 1700. So we are going to reduce it by 300 rupees. After reducing, we arrive at a value of 1300 because both these are negative. This is also negative. This 300 is also negative. So we have 1300 as the debit balance of bank passbook. Now, as you have already learnt in bank reconciliation statement, if there is a positive balance in cash book, which it means that there is a negative balance in passbook, or to put it another way, if there is a credit balance in cash book, which means it's a negative balance in cash book, that means that there is a debit balance or DR balance in passbook. So the answer of this question is 1300 debit balance in passbook. So this is our answer. Let's have a look at another question and it will become even more clear. The question says bank balance as per passbook is rupees 1000 credit. Similar, but the bank balance has been given as per passbook this time. Check deposited worth rupees 2000, but check worth rupees 1700 is credited after year end. So this is a little different because 1700 is credited after year end, which means that only 300 has been credited before year end. So what is going to happen? Let's have a look at that. Let's create the bank reconciliation statement. So these are the two lines that we draw. This is the positive balance or deposits and this is the negative balance. So this is the bank balance as per cash book. Something is mentioned either here or here. Then we have certain adjustments and it is given that bank balance as per passbook is given as 1000 credit. 1000 credit here means 1000 positive. But bank balance as per passbook, if it is credit, it means it is positive. So it is here. So this is our adjustment. After adjustments, we are supposed to get 1000 as credit balance as per passbook. Check deposited worth rupees 2000. So a check was deposited worth rupees 2000, but 1700 is credited after year end. So what happened was there was XXX balance as per cash book. Then we deposited check of 2000 rupees. So we had 2000 plus X. but 1700 was credited after year end. So we are supposed to reduce 1700 because the only adjustments that you can make is in the cash book and not in the passbook. So we are going to reduce this 1700, which is the amount of check deposited but not credited in passbook. Not credited in passbook. So what happened was we had a certain amount of balance in the cash book. We reduced 1700 from this and then we arrived at a balance as per passbook which is 1000. So what is going to be our answer? Our answer is going to be 2700 positive balance, because only then we would reduce 1700 from this balance of cash book and then we'll arrive at bank balance as per passbook, which is going to be 1000. So our answer is debit balance or positive balance of 2700 in our cash book. So that is our answer. So our question here is asking bank balance as per cash book and not as per passbook. So when the question asks bank balance as per cash book, our answer is 2700. Let's have a look at the third question. The question says bank balance as per passbook is given as 1000 debit. It's a very similar question. 1000 debit here means 1000 negative balance. Check deposited worth rupees 2000 recorded twice in the cash book. So if it was recorded once, then it was alright. It has been recorded twice. That means 2000, 2000 twice, two times has been recorded and once it is extra. So we have to reduce only once and not twice. Find the bank balance as per cash book. So let us draw the bank reconciliation statement here. This is the positive side and this is the negative side. We have bank balance as per cash book here. What is given? It is not mentioned. We have to find it out. So let us assume that it is either positive or negative. Now we have been given bank balance as per passbook as 1000 debit. 1000 debit means 1000 on the negative side. 1000, this is our balancing figure, this is our final figure where we have to reach. Check deposited worth rupees 2000 recorded twice in the cash book. We have added it twice because it is deposited and not issued. We have talked about this in BRS. If it is issued, that means it's a negative. If it is deposited, which means we are supposed to receive money. So it has been recorded twice, which means it has been added twice in the cash book. So we are supposed to reduce it once again. So what are we going to do? We are going to reduce check deposited in the cash book by rupees 2000. Now what should our be bank balance as per cash book, so that after reducing 2000 we arrive at a figure of 1000. Is it 3000 or is it something else? Let's find it out. So what is going to happen if it is 3000 is we reduce 2000 from 3000 and then we arrive at a figure of 1000, but this 1000 is negative. But if we do this, then our answer would be 1000 positive, right? But we are not doing that because we need 1000 negative answers. Should our answer be 3000 or should our answer be 1000? Let's arrive at this. So if it is 3000, then we reduce 2000 from it and then we are left with 1000 positive value. But our answer is negative. So what we are going to do is we are going to keep it as 1000 as positive balance. We have 1000 as positive balance. So we have a positive balance of 1000 in our cash book. Then we reduce 2000 from it and the answer would be negative of 1000. That is our required answer because it has been given that bank balance as per passbook is 1000 debit. So that is how we arrive at the answer. Please keep it in mind that debit balance of passbook is negative, whereas debit balance of cash book is positive. And on the other side, credit balance of cash book is negative and credit balance of passbook is positive. So what we have here is credit balance of passbook and debit balance of passbook, and this is our debit balance of cash book and credit balance of cash book. So if we have a positive balance of 1000, we have 1000 in our pocket, we reduce 2000 from it, that is we pay out 2000 from our pocket. So we are left with negative balance of 1000 and that is our required answer. Let's have a look at the other question. The last question for today is bank balance as per passbook is given as 5000 credit. So as per passbook, credit means positive. So we have a positive balance of 5000. check deposited worth rupees 2000 directly by the customer in the bank, not recorded in the cash book. So it has been deposited in the bank automatically by the customer, but it has not been recorded in the cash book. So we need to record it in the cash book now. Find the bank balance as per cash book. So what we are going to do, this is a simpler question. Here we have the positive or debit balance as per cash book and the credit balance as per cash book. So bank balance as per cash book comes here. Then we have certain adjustment that we need to make, and the final figure is bank balance as per passbook. Now this bank balance is 5000 credit. 5000 credit here means 5000 positive balance. So we have 5000 positive balance as our required answer. This is what we need to achieve. This is where we want to be, at 5000 positive valuation. Now we have check deposited worth rupees 2000 directly by the customer in the bank, which means that 2000 rupees is already added in this particular figure of 5000, but it has not been recorded in the cash book. So we need to record it in the cash book. So what we are going to do is add check deposited in the cash book in cash book as 2000. So 2000 is going to be our positive figure. So what we need here is 3000, because that is our balancing figure. So when we add 3000 with 3000, we add 2000 more, we arrive at 5000, which is our positive balance of passbook. So that is how we arrive at the answer. Because we cannot make any changes in the passbook, we can make only changes in the cash book. So bank balance in the cash book would have been 3000, because we have not added, not recorded check which has been deposited by the customer directly in the bank and added in the bank account directly. So because we have not added this 2000 rupees, so our cash balance would have been 3000 rupees, because if we had added that, our cash balance also would have been 5000. That would have been our required answer. So this is how you solve the questions related to bank reconciliation statement.